it seems like I left out one thing and I went to check, and then Carl and I continued on. I got to, when I told Carl, I told everybody we argue every once in a while. Listen to what he said. He said this.
Well, it would be boring if we agreed on everything, surely.
He's just great, right? And he told me that we are getting up to hang on just a second. He said 1260 days. Well, I wanted to look at how many days it would be from 9/11 to October 28th or October 31st, just to see if any numbers popped up. And obviously we see the 88. If you take 9/11, include 9/11 and October 28th, and include the day. In other words, don't just start at 9/11 and then add the days, because when you do that, you don't include it. I checked the box, include end date and calculation. It's already counting the first date. So it's like bookends. You're counting both days and every day in between. It would come to, which those would be live days. That's actually a day. So I think you should count it, because that's the day that the two Trumps went down as far as buildings are concerned. So it does come to 88 Trump. It's 6988 and 69. Of course, they love that. That's the sign for Cancer, and Cancer is known as what? The moon child. Interestingly enough. So I don't know. That again points to 28, but Carl gave us something. He said 600. What did he say? May 23rd? Let's go to what he said. I don't want to play what he's saying now because I haven't vetted it. I have to be careful not to play something.
Yeah, so 23rd of May 2017, Trump stands in Jerusalem in the museum in front of loads and loads of Jews, gets a standing ovation, and he makes a promise. And the key to it is he says his administration, and his administration can only last 7 years, and I think it's 7 months from that time. And he makes a promise. So that's a promise that his administration will always stand with Israel. So whether it will always stand with Israel, it backs up a previous agreement that America have already got. So it ticks just about every box. I'll send you it again if you want it.
That's interesting, right? It's 180 weeks, which is 6 times 6 times 6 is 18. So 180 weeks. I need to blow this up a little bit, don't I? Is it Control Plus that blows it up? Yeah. I don't want to get it too big, or I'll make my other page is too big. That's when Trump made the speech in Israel. Trump says his administration will back Israel 2017, May 23rd. That's when he confirmed the covenant with many for 1 week. Why is it 1 week? It never dawned on me how to get the 1 week in. And he just said it checks every box. He said because it's his administration that will do it. Instead, Trump's administration's efforts are being okay. I will make a promise to you. My administration will always stand with Israel. How long can his administration last? From May 23rd, 2017. You got the 1,260 days right there. That's half. If he served his next term all the way through, the next election would be 2024. And he would hold the office until January, let's just say the 27th of 2025. That's 7 years, 8 months. It still fits the 7 years, confirming a covenant with many for 1 week. Well, there you go. What else do you want? I mean, like he said, it checks the box. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I also want to do a shameless plug on my daily Bible study channel. It's called T. Stokes Daily Bible Studies. I just hit a deep snag with Revelation. I came to a revelation because, you know, I've already done in my other channel where I show you that Revelation is written in layers. It's the same Revelation overview series. It's just 2 videos, but it's about, you know, 2.5 hours, 3 hours. I don't know. Okay, it's good. Yeah, hour. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, you know, it's an hour and a half worth of study. It's very deep. It's good stuff. Good stuff. So that's on my playlist on my regular channel. But if you will also subscribe, I only have 28 subscribers, and that kind of bums me out. I got 512 conspiracy theory YouTube subscribers. I don't have my microphone in my box. Sorry. Oh. Y'all can hear me a little better. If I turn the mic up too much, then it doesn't sound right. And if I turn it down, obviously, so when it's in the box, it creates a little bit of an echo. And the little foam cushion's just barely sticking right out of it. So at least it echoes down in there, reverberates a little bit. Just gives it a little more juice. But when you go to the playlist, you can find, I've got 14 on Revelation and 30 on Luke. And every time I start something new, if we have enough time left in our world of electricity before World War III begins, theoretically, we'd eventually be able to find everything. And when you, like, let's say, for instance, you click Revelation and you want to look up a certain Bible verse, I always put Revelation and Daniel first from now on. Some of those I got Luke first and Revelation second, but you know, that one there, 3-1 ended in 6 and then picked it up on 14. So I forgot to load that one. I got very confused on those because they were the 7 letters. But like Revelation 4 ends at 5:9, picks up at 5:10. Revelation ends at 6:2, picks up at 6:3, ends at 6:10, picks back up 7:1. See, that one's ahead of that one. They're out of order. 6:10 and 6:11. So anyway, you can find them. Anything you want to do a study on, you say like, I wonder what Revelation 6:15 is about, and you just go to my playlist and just search. Or what is Luke about? You know, Luke 5, verse 35 and 36. What's that about? Boom, it'll be there. Again, T. Stokes Daily Bible Studies. It's got the videos in order, but the playlist should give you anything you're ever searching for, anytime you're searching for it. So anyway, it's a message from Holly Ann that was on my other channel. Oh, that's because I am on that channel. So you have to switch channels. I never know what channel I'm on. But yes, the face always tells me which channel I'm on. Excuse me, on YouTube it does. Click my videos. What face is it? It's that face. So that was a recent comment from Holly Ann. Well, let's just go ahead and read her comment. She's on the one with Pride, the one I did a long time ago, Pride, Works of the Damned. She said, this is great, Trey. Still working through your videos playlist today. A good friend of mine proclaimed free will to me, and I told him the idea of free will is false, and behind the concept of free will is actually pride, while giving ourselves the credit for thinking we chose God. Exactly. But it is the Father who draws us to himself. Of course, that is John 6, 39, where Jesus says, I lose not one of my sheep that my Father gave to me. But to the exact John 6, there's, 3 times in John 6, 39, 44 and 65, it speaks of no man can come to me except the Father which have sent me. Draw him, and I will raise him up on the last day. God has to draw you. So on my playlist, we give a ton of examples of you don't have free will. But the Bible is written in a way that you need to make a decision, because that's the parable of it. No man can ever boast. Well, conversation abruptly ended. Of course it will. Hey, people are going to hate the truth, Holly Ann. They're going to hate the truth. But I know strongly that God has finished all the work. Anything good in us is because he has done the good work through us and by us. This is something God has not just shown me in the word, but also in my daily walk life through the Holy Spirit. So in their offense, their pride was hurt. So yes, I completely agree. That's part of loving the truth word. The word was in the beginning. The word was with God. The word was God. He became flesh, dwelt among us. Holly Ann's amazing. She's really good. One of my very good favorite subs, and she's a Facebook friend too. That I love that. And they knew from the foundation of the world. Their response just further proved their pride in their so-called choice. Well, exactly. I turned on my YouTube, and this happened to come up in my suggested videos. This is how the perfect our Father is. Well, folks, if the ghost in the machine, I have thought and wondered if the ghost in the machine is in the machine, the Holy Spirit is too. There's a lot of times that videos will pop up that I need to look at, that I need to see. So I agree with that. Set me up later to confirm he already has shown me his truth. It is perfect in all its ways. I did not know about America having the definition founded upon the serpent. Yep, America, land of the plumbed serpent. That's what it is. Why he's going to make America great again. He's going to make the land of the plumbed serpent great again. I did not know about America having definition. It's funny, when I don't support America's MAGA, the Trump supporters tell me to leave, and I laugh and tell them I feel this way about the whole world. He called me out. He calls us out of the world, exactly. And then he helped me walk out the door. I'm so grateful. Again, great work as always, Trey. Our Father has really gifted you with teaching his word. God bless. Well, I want to tell you something, Holly Ann. It's been a process. And, just he's made me very single. That's for sure. And I fight it all the time, but any girl I meet and talk to, when I start, just like that conversation you had, turns them right off. So I think the Lord has just put me in this corner and said, this is what you're going to do. And I'm going to help you along obviously he's going to help me along the way, because I can't do it without him. So, yeah. And I think I've got a bad day coming. As soon as that electricity goes off, I think they can't wait, here locally. And, that's okay. I won't like it at the time. I can guarantee you that, but, that's just part of it. And so anyway, I love y'all very much, and keep them coming. Carl, Holly Ann, Jamie in Louisiana. God, I've got brain fog, like I told you in the last one. I'm so tired. Hannibal Hyde, but just a lot of y'all. Just a lot of great comments. Michael Linton. A lot of great comments from my YouTube subscribers. So just keep them coming. All right, let's keep thinking and working together, because as you can see from Carl and Jamie and Holly Ann and others, y'all are showing me stuff. Right? All right. Love y'all.